Funny you say Sunday morning special when it's realistically afternoon here, but we in there. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Just any questions, any type of who's gonna be on the card, who's gonna win. Oh shit. Yeah. In Los Angeles? Oh, it's lit. You said Sunday morning, sir. I see afternoon. It's still afternoon over here. Yeah. I'll go around the card one more time. Well before, because we got a couple of minutes before I started though, but you got Psebastian versus Joe West in our opening contest for Ironman. We got a opening challenge with Adrian Angel versus Half Man, Half Amazing. Adrian Alexander versus Little Bill, and I see you said the Mass Nightmare Squad connection or a Mass Nightmare Connection Squad. Yes, that they're in the main event. Um, Adrian Alexander, Little Bill. I think that match is actually going to be better than most people think. Uh, James Lee versus Buck Nasty. Falls Count Anywhere. Pharaoh versus Isaac Murphy. And the Nightmare Connection. Alex Perez, Landon Kelly, Kevin Youngblood versus Team JT Money, J Omega, and Jake Rush. It's not gonna let me within that because I had to do that, but we got that. I kind of played around with your. I mean, we can. You want to go Vegas odds? Put money on these matches. We gonna see what's up. What's going on? Thank y'all for coming in. Yeah, shit. All those Vegas odds, man. Just coming in there. Look at you betting because you're a fiend, man. You're a fiend, but it's all right. We accept you. 100 B. Oh, you're going for Sebastian in that one. All right, all right. Sebastian is 4-1 against Joe West all time. And then this is just an open challenge. This is pretty much Adrian Angel versus Half Man. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. Um, then of course the triple like also I think uh, I think Aiden is in the room. Mr. Carter, your they've been set on random, so like whatever comes out. Let's see, James Lee Buck Nasty. I just honestly hope that match serves up to be what works out because honestly I don't need that match to be a dud. Of course, Pharaoh actually going up against Isaac Murphy. Like Pharaoh going against Isaac Murphy there. That's gonna be that match might surprise people. Might not though. Who knows? We gonna eventually see. See, you got fellow gamblers in the room. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. Thank y'all for coming in, man. About to kick this off in a few, about 3 minutes. So if I like stop talking, this says I want to get my voice ready because let's take a bet. Like, who thinks my voice is gonna be? How many matches is gonna be until my voice goes out? Because I'm an idiot and don't do anything the rest of his voice. You say third or fourth match? Okay, all right. No faith in the kid. That's cool. Yeah, I don't have faith in me either, dog. I ain't even gonna be mad, bro. Where's this other one? I get those in here, and then obviously the six man. This one's gonna be fun too. I have no idea who's gonna win this, but this is gonna be kind of fun. All right, yo. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause, but when I be back, we are going to start it. So BRB, y'all. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live Sunday on Twitch. You are now watching Syndicate Championship Wrestling as we bring you SCW Civil War. Hi, my name is Shaggy Black. I am your hostess with the mostest. And boy, we got a hell of a pay-per-view card ready for you, even though you ain't paid to view this. But you here anyway. And I love you because of it. Guys, we have a fantastic card out here for you. As you see some rivalries come through ahead at this pay-per-view, but as old stories end, new stories begin. In our opening contest of the evening, we have Psebastian versus Golden Joe West in a 15-minute Ironman match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a crazy competition, but I'm not even going to hold y'all. We're going to get down to the ring. Let's go. Let's get it started. And here he comes, the Vibe God himself. The man needs no fanfare other than what he has as he gets the crowd to bask in his glory.
The contest is an Ironman match. Making his way to the ring from West Hollywood, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Hollywood.
Psebastian is 4-1 against Joe West. Joe West has tried to climb that mountain. It's like that mountain only to get pushed back down further, because either by the name of Psebastian or by Harrison himself. And speaking of Harrison, he actually told Harrison to stay in the back earlier today before we started the contest. Before we even kicked off the show, he said, Harrison, he doesn't need you to come out to fight this. He has Joe all to himself. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Psebastian will again keep being at the top of the mountain, even if he just had the one mishap against Joe 2 weeks ago on Saturday Showdown, which you can tune in on this Twitch stream every Saturday, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Every Saturday, we appreciate you, God willing. And speaking of gods, when the screen goes gold, it's a sight to behold. Straight from the trailer parks of Duval, it is Golden Joe West. Joe West strutting and stuff, getting that crowd amped up. He is ready.
And his opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 213 pounds, the Prodigy, Joe West.
Joe West, the 4-1 against his competition, his longtime rival, Psebastian. Psebastian's been playing mind games all throughout the entire between the meeting of these two. And I gotta say, Joe has fallen for all of them, except, like I said, for 2 weeks ago, Joe finally picks up a victory against Psebastian and will use that momentum to carry him in this match today, but he's got a long time to do it. He's got 15 minutes to get as much as he can, get as many pinfalls or submissions as he can. You see Psebastian and Joe West in the corner. Rest ready to ring the bell, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first contest of SCW Civil War. You are watching Psebastian against Joe West. And these two are starting early. Joe going for the kicks to the ribs early. Those knee shots. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just about who wins, about your wins here. This is about endurance. This is to see who can last the longest as Both men are scheduled to be in a 15-minute Ironman match, and Joe is bringing the heat early. My goodness, neck breaker. But both these men had the last 15 minutes, and the man with the most pinfalls or submissions by the end of the 15 minutes will be declared the winner. But you gotta say that no matter who wins, ladies and gentlemen, it's like we're all gonna win, because these two have been putting on classic after classic after classic against each other, and these two are determined to do that today. And to continue that streak going, nice ass kick from Joe West. Now Joe West going to the top turnbuckle. Joe West with the coffin drop variation, and he goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Joe never trying to be undermined by Psebastian, but Psebastian has had the one-up on Joe this entire time. I don't know what it is. Joe trying to stay focused. As you see, Psebastian with the reversal there. Psebastian, ever since his arrival in SCW, has had tabs on Joe West, taking the now defunct Pure Championship title away from him in a triple threat match many moons ago. And now, Joe has done a lot of things for the company, but has yet to beat Psebastian until 2 weeks ago, and we look like we got a vibe check early. Psebastian came out and said he's going to put a 6-star classic on, and we might have our first pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. But Psebastian, since his arrival in SCW, has had Joe's number. Joe looking to capitalize the number, and we got a clothesline from Mount Olympus. Our first one of the night. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Joe proving that he has that endurance early on by kicking out of the Mount Olympus very early. And Joe trying to mix it up here. We got almost 12 minutes left in this match, and not one pinfall has been had. But Psebastian looking to add to that with his agility. Nice Pele kick. But like I said before, Psebastian has always had Joe's number. Coming into this match, outside of 2 weeks ago, he finally loses against Joe. He had a pinfall. What a cocky pinfall right there from Psebastian. But Joe doing everything he can to ignore the mind games the Vibe God plays against Joe West. Joe now taking Psebastian to the corner, or we thought Psebastian, whatever it was, breaks out of it. And these two with the Catalina wine mixer, Joe gets all of it, and he goes for that pinfall. 1, and Psebastian grabs the bottom rope. The ref catches it. Psebastian showing that ring awareness. And we got 11 minutes coming towards this first contest of the evening. What's this? Oh! White trash bass modified. And he's going for that pin. Can Joe get the first win? 1, 2, kick out at 2.999. Neither Joe or Psebastian have a pinfall here within the first almost 10 minutes. But Joe's going for a submission here. Will Psebastian tap? It looks like he will. Joe rinses back. Psebastian fighting it off. And Joe lets go. That could be a mistake down the road for Joe. As Joe puts Psebastian on the shoulders. Both men, no stranger to competition. But continue to fight on, as both men have not picked up one pinfall. And nice reversal from Psebastian. 10 minutes have gone past. 10 minutes left in this match. And Psebastian is working Joe. Let's see if that reversal gives way to Psebastian picking up the momentum in this match. Psebastian throws through another rope. Looks like, can we see another vibe check here? It's that kick. Fight check. Fight check. Psebastian. Joe is out. Joe is out. Joe is out, but Psebastian not going for the pinfall here. Psebastian trying to do more for that arm. Maybe so Joe can't get the Mr. Grand Slam. If he can't lock that arm in, he won't be able to get all the Mr. Grand Slam going in. But Psebastian doing work. It's going for a pinfall there. Knee strike. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. You are not going to keep that man down. You got to bring something heavier, but we all know. If he brings out that clothesline from Mount Olympus, and there it is. I don't think Joe's going to kick out of this one. I don't think Joe's kicking out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my God. Joe kicks out. My goodness, Psebastian is beside himself. As Joe actually kicks out of the Mount Olympus again. I got to tell you, both these men said they were going to put on a hell of a match. And this is one hell of an opening contest. If you're just tuning in, you are watching SCW Civil War. As you're watching Joe West take on Psebastian in an Ironman match. In a 15-minute long Ironman match. And we got 8 more minutes left in this match. And Joe, looking to go for that Mr. Grand Slam. Does he get it? Does he get all of it? Yes, he does. He's got to go for the pin. There he goes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. No man is staying down for too long. As Joe could be going for that white trash bash. Oh my God! White trash bash avoided from Psebastian. Psebastian giving the knees to Joe. With the turn up, Joe trying to get out of that. Joe could be getting snake-eyed, but nah, he goes for the back of the knee. Goes for the back of the knee. And that may be Psebastian's plant foot to get all of that Mount Olympus, and Joe's taunted. Psebastian not having any of that. Joe going for this mix-up. The strikes, knee strikes. And a senton right there. Joe getting all of this momentum in. 7 minutes left in this match. And Joe going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. My goodness. My goodness. At this point, it's a race to 1. Whoever gets the 1 pinfall, Joe proceeds to put the proverbial boots to Psebastian. Joe going for another submission. Grabbing all of Psebastian's hair. He's got a submission. Is he gonna get Psebastian to tap out? Psebastian tapped out. Do Psebastian tap out? Joe has made many men tap out to this headlock, the submission maneuver, but he lets go. He lets go. He lets go again. I think Joe may want a little bit more, but Psebastian avoids it. Psebastian avoids the counterattacks from Joe. Like a swing to the ring ropes. Could it be another vibe check? That kick to the back of the neck. Sliding. Yes, vibe check. And we could see our first pinfall. What is Psebastian doing? He looks like he's getting some air. Taking his time to bask in the crowd's glory. What is he doing? He needs to get that pinfall. What is he doing? Just waiting. And he goes for that pin. Finally goes for the pin. 2. Kick out at 2. If he got in and got the pin when he should have, Joe would have probably stayed down. And now Joe getting back up. This is what happens when you play with your food. Psebastian thinks now that Joe's going to try to take out that arm. And that lower back, he can't. Without any of those extremities, he's not going to get all of the clothesline from Mount Olympus here. And Joe taking full advantage. Joe taking full advantage with another leg drop senton. Joe, Catalina wide mixer. Catalina wide mixer. And Joe's going for the pin. Will this be a 1, 2, 3? We got our first pinfall. Joe gets the first pinfall for the Catalina wine mixer. And he goes for a white trash bash variation. White trash bash variation. Can Joe get another? Can Joe get another? Joe, 1, 2, 3. Joe up 2-0. Joe up 2-0. And there's going to be 4 minutes left soon and counting. And Psebastian goes for the clothesline from Mount Olympus and misses. Get a vicious knee strike instead. Joe up 2-0. Now Psebastian's got to be desperate. Psebastian's got got 4 minutes left in this match and is down 2-0. But Psebastian goes for a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. He still doesn't have a pinfall here. He's got to do something. Joe is in the lead with two. Psebastian doing what he can and turning his knee strike attacks on his own. Could Joe be out? Sebastian gotta work this offense. Sebastian gets reversed. Joe West with a knee strike of his own. Oh, to Jeff Hardy there. And Joe goes for the pin. 1, will this be 2? Kick out at 2. Joe has turned up 3 more minutes left in this match. And Psebastian has not got a pinfall in. You got to think that might be arrogance on his part. That may be arrogance on his part. All things considered, Psebastian rolls away. Will Psebastian take advantage of this? Oh my God! Lung blower. He's got to find some way to get him for his first pinfall. Joe says nah. Oh! Rolling clothesline. And will that be enough to get you 1? 1, 2, 3. Psebastian gets 1. Sebastian gets 1. It's 1 to 2. And Joe with the surprise roll up. 1, 2, 3. Joe gets another one. As soon as Sebastian gets 1, Joe gets 1 on top of him. It's 3-1. Joe West. My goodness. What awareness from Joe West. Joe going for a white trash bash. White trash bash, and it could be it for Sebastian. 1, 2, 3. Joe up 3. Joe has now tied his record. Sebastian is up. Sebastian was up 4-1, but now Joe is up 4-1. Sebastian for a VIP line. VIP line from Sebastian. 1, 2, 3. Sebastian now got 2 pinfalls to 4. He's got 1 minute and 30 left. Can he get 3 more to win this match? Or at least tie it up? Oh my God, Joe with a hell of a lariat of his own. My goodness. 1, 2, 3. My God, Joe up 5-2. And I think we have a winner of the Joe West Catalina wine mixer. 1 minute left. Joe, gotta put him away. The Catalina wine mixer, white trash bash. Ain't no party like a white trash party. 1, 2, 3. Joe, 6-2. Flooded Psebastian. Psebastian, I don't know how he's gonna try and get 5 more pinfalls, but he's gotta do it. He's got 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Psebastian gets 3 wins to Joe's 6. Oh, another clothesline. Can he get another quick one? But I don't think he will. 10 seconds left. And Jesus Christ had miracles, but Psebastian might not have any. 2, 1. Your winner, Joe West. 6-3. 6-3. My goodness, what an opening contest here at Civil War. These two put These two have put on a hell of a show. My God.
Here is your winner, the Prodigy, Joe West.
For those who are keeping home, Joe West is up, got one in this match 6 times to Sebastian's 3. All time, putting this, Joe West 7 wins, Psebastian at 7 wins. Someone has got to win the rubber match, and I promise you this, ladies and gents, this ain't over. Oh my goodness, what an opening contest. Speaking of openings, Adrian Angel was surprised to not be on this card originally, but now he puts out an open challenge to anyone in the locker room, and one indie legend pops up in Half Man, Half Amazing. The last time we seen Half Man, Half Amazing here in SCW was against Alex Perez. And my goodness, he wants to answer the dubious Mr. Rudo himself, Adrian the Dragon Angel. Let's head down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance from Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 223 pounds, Adrian, the Dragon Angel.
Adrian Angel is undefeated ever since he left the ways of proper lucha, and by taking off his mask and burning it. But since then, not only has he upgraded in wins, he upgraded in fashion. Because look at that suit. What is that, Armani? My goodness. Look at that man being dapper. But he is one half of the team we'll be seeing tonight, later down, The Awakening, with his partner, James Lee, as James Lee will be facing Buck Nasty in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And coming down to the ring
from the 70s, weighing in at 229 pounds, Mr. Amazing.
Half man, half amazing, all indie legend, the funkiest guy in SCW, makes his way down to the ring. This man is an oddity, but my God, he is an entertainment. My goodness. This man has been a thorn in a lot of people's sides, from Kevin Youngblood to Landon Kelly. But this man knows how to have fun, and he knows how to party. And we'll put on one hell of a wrestling match for you all. But let's see if he has what it takes to go up against Adrian Angel. Look at him busting these moves, man. I couldn't. I got 2 left feet. I can't dance like that. Adrian Angel with the new drip. Adrian Angel's just, again, getting rid of the ways that he is prophesizing lucha, but mostly sticking with his high flying. Still has a little bit of his high flying background, but wants to focus more on his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is a lot of locks, and looks to put this match away early. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2, Adrian. Looking for another neck breaker again, and he goes for another pinfall. My goodness. My goodness. Angel thought he was going to put him away. And the funkiest man in SCW gets caught with a sling blade. My God, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in. You are now watching Syndicate Championship Wrestling as we present to you SCW Presents Civil War. We're typically live every Saturday here, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, on Twitch with SCW Showdown. Right now, you are watching a monthly show that we put on with Civil War, and you're watching Adrian Angel's Open Challenge. As Adrian Angel goes up against Half Man, Half Amazing, and Half Man has not gotten any offense at all. It's like Adrian is just fooling around with him. But looks like Half Man has had enough. Is now putting on some offensive moves himself. Oh, but Adrian says none to that. Jesus. Adrian may have gotten caught off guard. The funky man has a plan, but it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, the knee strike. My God. The knee strike. What's Adrian got planned here? Looks like we've seen this vicious knee strike before, but the funky man gets out of the way. Hat-Man gets out of the way of the knee strike. Oh my God. What has he got planned? The funky man hits the ropes. Adrian Angel beside himself with a leg drop. Could this be Adrian's first loss at the James? Two. Kick out at 2. My goodness. Kick out at 2. And what if Adrian loses this match? If Angel loses this match, man, I will cackle. Not even lie. Oh! But Adrian not having any of that. Looks like the party might be over for Half Man. Amazing. With an arm lock, with an arm breaker. Adrian going for the, oh my God, the cloverleaf. That cloverleaf, oh my God, some variation. Jesus Christ. Adrian is just stalking him here. Could be that dragon sleeper. It is Black Dragon Lock. It could be it. That could be it for Half Man. And the party's over as Half Man taps. Your winner, Adrian Angel. As he just continues to pick up the wins. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the replay. Adrian Angel, your winner. Adrian gonna show a sign of respect. Adrian being the weirdo he is with the showing of a sign of respect to that funky man. But since that, we're gonna head back. We have the television championship is on the line as we see Aiden Alexander taking on Lil Bill. And yes, we seen the SCW special just recently. But speaking of SCW and special, both these men are special in their own right. Lil Bill has gone through trial and tribulation from being the butt of SCW to being the SCW champion. Here, beating James Lee in an impressive time in a steel cage match to become television champion. But as Little Bill gets his chance to be television champion, this will be Aiden Alexander's second time going for that championship belt that has eluded him since SCW has started. But enough of that. Let's head down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship.
And here he comes. The superstar himself. Whoa, look at the drip. Look at the drip. He's not holding all the stops. the camera to come in, zoom in. It's like he just took an upgrade, but we still got him no matter what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count them. 8 on the man. 8 times. Looking to become first time SCW television champion, as Big Versace, as one might call him, comes down to the ring. Coming down, dripped out. And I gotta tell you now, if it's not gonna be time for him now, when's gonna be time? When's gonna be time? Look at my man's come straight from Hollywood to present to SCW faithful that he's gonna put on a match himself. Indeed, Oscar worthy. Aiden Alexander has had a lot, but I will tell you this, that man doesn't know what an L looks like. Speaking of L's, he won't be taking one, but there's one in his name. My God, my man Lil Bill, let's go. Lil Bill coming out to fanfare with the pyro. Yes, sir. The wild man from the Badlands of North Carolina, Lil Bill, with the television championship, walking out on his own. That man has won the SCW faithful just won their hearts over. Bill is out here, and I'm going to tell you, this match is just going to be one to remember. As Lil Bill is very proud to be our television champion. Praying to the God. Looking forward to his kids back in the front row. Bill's just going to take this winner, he's going to take that belt, going to go back home, and he's going to continue to count the checks that are rolling in. My goodness, man. What an entrance from the wild man from the Badlands of North Carolina. Let's go back to the ring for our champion introduction.
Introducing the challenger from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 219 pounds, Aiden Alexander.
Aiden Alexander, his second attempt to try to get that television championship around his waist where he thinks it belongs.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 159 pounds. He is the television champion, the strong man, Little Bill. Little Bill was continuing the flipping fanfare, being a champ. This is his first title defense, and what a way to do it than to be at SCW Civil War. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in as we are in our third contest of the night, as the television championship will be defended against Aiden Alexander. And our champ, Lil Bill, in his first title defense, ref's about to ring the bell, and here we go. Lil Bill. Now, for those unfamiliar, the television championship has great rules about it, but not when it comes to match types. However, if the champion defends his championship 3 straight times, he will actually get the opportunity to cash in a title match against the SCW champion at any given time that he wants. However, if he decides to take that route, you see the fly high and steals from Lil Bill here, taking it
to Adrian, to Aiden Alexander here. But again, the champion has to defend that championship 3 straight times. And once he does, he can cash in his opportunity to have a shot at the SCW World Championship. However, if he decides to cash in his opportunity, he vacates the SCW Championship, and the ones who are ranked number 1 and number 2 will have the opportunity to go for that television championship. If he decides not to cash in his opportunity after 3 straight title defenses, he can continue to defend that belt 3 more times, but in their match types of choosing. And you see Lil Bill is bringing out all the stops to Aiden. Aiden getting the pinfall here. Will this be it? 1. Kick out at 1. Lil Bill has been pouring on the offense against Aiden Alexander. Aiden has faced his fair share of people and fair share of former champions and have all put them down. Aiden's only really had 2 losses. Oh my God, nice code red. Nice code red. Lil Bill with the moonsault. Lil Bill hits him with that moonsault. Aiden Alexander has had his fair share with matches, but it seems that he might have underestimated Lil Bill here. Aiden. Oh! Nice catcher set, snap suplex. Aiden throwing in those strikes. The Versace Poppy looking to get back, take the momentum in this match. A-list Aiden trying to take out these arms of Lil Bill here. But like I said, Aiden has had an impressive record here, and it looks like he's going for a pinfall. What? No, not even a 1 count. Aiden can't even believe it. But Aiden has put away a lot. Aiden has defeated a lot of men here, but it looks like he's gonna hit the trilogy. There's the start. There's the sequel. And the trilogy has been completed. Will that be it to put Lil Bill away? And Aiden going to put on more offense here with the moonsault. And we got a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Lil Bill kicks out at 2. And Aiden's got to be beside himself. Lil Bill comes out with the Hurricane Rana, and he goes for a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Lil Bill thought he had him. My goodness. I wonder if Aiden thinks that he might have miscalculated. And we could be seeing the trap. The trap. The trap. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Lil Bill hit Aiden Alexander with the trap, but couldn't get the 3 count. My goodness. Lil Bill, oh my God. Lil Bill with the moonsault there. And Aiden looks like he could be down, but I think, like I said, I think Aiden might have bit off more than he could chew, underestimating his opponent, Lil Bill, but it looks like I spoke too soon. Aiden with a knee strike there, a vicious knee strike. And we could be seeing the end credits. End credits. And that could be it. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3. We have a new television champion. He is the A-lister, Aiden Alexander. My God. Aiden coming away with the dub. He would have not been denied, but Bill gave it his all. By giving it his all against Aiden Alexander, but it was the end credits that rolled.
And new television champion, Aiden Alexander.
Aiden Alexander is your new television champion, and he is celebrating his victory as he should. That was a great match, but all he knows, he will be facing Aiden will be facing A-Double, Adrian Angel, at SCW Showdown next Saturday, which you can watch here live on this Twitch stream. And I'm going to say, if y'all thought that match was great, you're going to put one man who's been undefeated against another man that's having a hell of a streak. It's the immovable object, Just going up, and let's go to the next match. My goodness. And speaking of matches, ladies and gentlemen, we got we gotta have bad blood here, as we have James Lee of the Awakening going up against Buck Nasty in a falls count anywhere, no disqualifications match. And this, my friends, could be a wild one. As James Lee has, one could say, a fallen from grace here in SCW as of late, but by losing that television championship, it put his mind back in focus as he tries to take out what he thinks what he thinks are distractions, and he thinks Buck Nasty is a numero uno distraction in his climb back to the top. But Buck Nasty is tired of the talk, tired of the bullshit. He wants James Lee, and he's gonna take him down here today. Let's head down to the ring. And here comes James Lee walking down the rampway. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we normally have Titantrons on the screen, but it looks like we're having issues with the back. I guess we blew all our budget on Lil Bill's pyro. But anyway, James Lee making his way down to the ring. These two have had bad blood and have had nothing but words to say to each other since James Lee has arrived. Buck picking up a win over James Lee here in an earlier contest about 3 weeks ago. But James Lee also losing his television championship, but has now regained focus and going on to bigger and better things. But first, he has to take out Buck Nasty. And speaking of which, here's it's Mr. Nasty time. As we see, he traded in the robe. He traded in the business shirt for the robe. Looks like he's pulling out all the stops. As Buck makes his way down to the ring, it's not about beating. He says it's not about beating James Lee. It's about embarrassing him, sending his ass back to the bottom where he belongs. As Buck Nasty continues to climb the mountain back to SCW glory. As you see him strutting his stuff, decked out in a garb with the red tape, with the red wrapped up tape. And this one could be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a fight. And Buck Nasty looking like Ali in his prime, coming out early, showing off the strength early, throwing James Lee a right. And they call him float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, as Buck Nasty looking to take advantage of James Lee here. James Lee's not having any of that with the reversal. Woo, with the big chop to the chest of Buck Nasty. And James Lee, say what you want about him, he's talented, but I also think he may have a cowardly streak to him. After the thing that he pulled against Buck Nasty 2 weeks ago, as Buck Nasty was facing off against Adrian Angel, James Lee came out of nowhere in the middle of the match and clocked Buck Nasty with a chair. And Buck, seeing like he's not forgetting any of that, with the Oklahoma Slam. Kick out at 2. Buck Nasty getting clocked with that chair, and he will not forget that. But James Lee trying to get rid of the distractions and he considered Buck being a distraction, as he's going to continue to take Buck out and get rid of that fake legend status. What a punch. What a punch. James Lee tries to swing the momentum, and Buck's not having any of that either. Buck going for another power slam, showing off that sheer strength. Buck going back to the top rope. What's he got planned here? Buck telling James to get up. Oh, that shoulder tackle. From the top rope, we've seen Buck get those off before. And James countering. Nice clothesline from James. What is this? James Lee climbing the rope. Elbow drop. And he goes for a pinfall. One. Kick out at one. James Lee's got to do a little bit more damage to Buck Nasty. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in with us again, thank you. You're watching Syndicate Championship Wrestling as SCW presents to you Civil War. And my God, Buck Nasty throws James Lee out of the ring via powerbomb. And Buck could be going for a pinfall here. 1, 2, kick out at 2. If you watched last week, if you watched last Saturday, yesterday, James Lee did the exact same thing to Buck Nasty, throwing Buck out of the ring, only to tag in his opponent. And it looks like Buck didn't forget that. And Buck's going for that arm. Over these punches to James with the reversal. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching SCW Civil War. And we get this Buck. What is this? Oh my God! What a reversal! Super kick from Buck Nasty as he scouted that blockbuster. And we could be seeing Mr. Nasty time. The setup for it. Here it comes. And it could be it. Could this be it? Mr. Nasty time. It's done. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.999. My goodness. Holy shit. What a turnaround of events. Buck Nasty doing a move I have never seen him do in his 10-year career. As we see a super kick from Buck. My goodness. And James Lee tried to hit that blockbuster from the corner. And Buck said no. Absolutely not. And James with a suplex, but he's out. Both men are out. James slow to get up. He's got to capitalize here. What's James got planned here? Nice knee. Oh, nice neck breaker. He could be going for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. My goodness, what a match. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching SCW Civil War, streaming Sundays. We normally stream every Saturday at 4. My God, throws him out of the ring. We stream SCW Showdown every Saturday. What is this? Is this the breathe easy? Breathe easy to the outside. Breathe easy. And it's going to be a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.999. Buck is still up. As you hear the fight forever chants, starting with the crowd, this match has been on one. Let's just say that. But ladies and gentlemen, you can catch up with us every Saturday here live on this Twitch channel. As you see Buck taking off everything on the table. Is he going to try to put James Lee through that table? And Buck with a hell of a punch. But you can see matches like this every Saturday live on this Twitch stream, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, as SCW streams Saturday Showdown. We got a pinfall kick out at 1. My goodness, what a match. Buck Nasty, James Lee, in a Falls Count Anywhere match here at SCW Civil War. Buck throwing those punches. And a headbutt. I'm seeing some moves I've never seen Buck Nasty do. My goodness. And James Lee finally gets a counter to swing the momentum back in his hands. My God. What was Buck planning to do? Put James Lee through that table. James Lee, oh my God, with a knee strike. That could, like, I think Buck's busted open. Buck's on that table. Buck's been knocked down on that table. James Lee with a suplex. My goodness. And you see, if you're wondering why the ref is outside of the ring, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match between James Lee and Buck Nasty. That means pinfalls can happen anywhere. James Lee looking to go for a breathe easy, possibly. And Buck scouting all of this. Buck throwing James Lee into the ring steps. And Buck looking to get the momentum back on the side with another elbow drop. My goodness. With the body blows, upon body blows and headbutts. James Lee falling off the table. What's Buck got planned? Oh my God. Buck, is he gonna put him away with the Mr. Nasty time? James Lee reverses. James Lee with an elbow. James Lee throwing Buck Nasty into the ring steps. And could they be going in the crowd? Looks like, I don't know. This match could go on. But James Lee's looking to end it. This has been a hell of a violent match. As James keeps throwing him into the ring steps. Wants to prove something to Buck. And we could be getting a breathe easy again. Breathe easy to the outside. Breathe easy. And that could be it for Buck Nasty. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, James, by God, the Brute Lee, wins this match. What an effort. My goodness. Holy hell. What a match. Buck has given it everything he had to put James Lee away, but couldn't get the last breath, couldn't get his last breath.
The Blueprint, James Lee.
Buck Nasty tried to give James Lee everything he has, but he couldn't get his last breath as James Lee told him to breathe easy on the outside. Your winner, the Awakening member, James Lee. My God, what a contest. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That was probably at this point is match of the night to me, folks. And we're not even done. We're not even done because we got 2 more matches coming down. And speaking of which, we have the Pharaoh versus his former student, his former protege, the natural, Isaac Murphy. And my goodness, this match is only coming through here because of the wild attack the Pharaoh placed on Isaac Murphy yesterday on the Go Home showing of SCW Showdown, as Isaac Murphy won an opportunity to get a match with Landon Kelly and even told Pharaoh to his face that he will do something he has never done, and that was beat Landon Kelly in a one-on-one contest. And the Pharaoh, not taking too lightly of that, Pharaoh ran out before the match even got to be start. Isaac Murphy was making his entrance. The Pharaoh ran out dressed in a suit, by God, and attacked Isaac Murphy from behind. Isaac Murphy fought off Pharaoh, but now, through our GM, Ian Jacobs, has forced this match. The Pharaoh will meet Isaac Murphy here one-on-one today, and I can't wait because this is going to be a story of retribution, trials, and tribulations. Let's head down to the ring. My goodness. And here you see coming down to the ring first, Pharaoh. Just laughing it up, soaking it up from the SCW faithful. making his way down to the ring, taking in what he's seeing with the SCW faithful here as he walks down the ring, scepter in hand, as he calls. It's one thing Pharaoh, I want to say, may have taught Isaac Murphy, and that is how much he hates Landon Kelly, to the point to where I think the only people allowed to do harm to Landon Kelly directly or even beat Landon Kelly is Pharaoh himself. And Pharaoh did not take kindly to his understudy going after what Pharaoh considers to be his kill, his reward, his monumental achievement, that is Landon Kelly. But I gotta tell you, this is the new Isaac that I have seen. And here he comes now. Isaac Murphy, excuse me. And what is this? My God, playing the mind games. Playing the mind games is Isaac Murphy. Look at what he has on his tights. It says Giza's favorite son. Isaac Murphy proving that Giza no longer belongs to Pharaoh. As Isaac Murphy proves that he is going to prove that he is Giza's favorite son. As Isaac Murphy makes his way down to the ring. My goodness. But I will say this. Since joining with Pharaoh, Isaac Murphy has not seen any type of wins that he can bask in since that. However, Kevin Youngblood twisting his words and the teachings of Pharaoh, stating that Pharaoh has taught you nothing but held you down. And I will open your eye to this and how great you can be, as Isaac Murphy not only lasted 6 minutes against Kevin Youngblood, but beat Kevin Youngblood. And he's going to take this momentum to pay it towards Pharaoh, who he says Giza has abandoned him and joined with the natural. And Pharaoh, down this, not going to like this. My goodness, let's ring that bell. Here we go. Pharaoh versus Isaac Murphy. One-on-one. First time. And Pharaoh not standing for it. Going quickly after the leg. You know, he's got that road kick. If he can't hit that road kick properly, he's not going to get all of it. What's Isaac got? Isaac with that springboard clothesline. Isaac has had enough of Pharaoh's teachings. As you see, even though he's decked out and Pharaoh is like, even though he's done with Pharaoh, it looks like he's taking a shot by taking Pharaoh's attire and making it his own. And Pharaoh, the ever-wise former SCW champion, former SCW Pure champion, looking to retain gold here in SCW, but has to get through this obstacle known as Isaac Murphy. And Pharaoh going for a pinfall early. One, kick out at one. Pharaoh stomping on that arm by stepping on the hand. So disrespectful. Say what you want about Pharaoh. Pharaoh is one of the SCW greats, a former 2-time SCW World Champion and a 1-time Pure Champion. And he was looking to teach his ways to Isaac Murphy. And we got a springboard dropkick from Pharaoh. Isaac looks to be on the ropes as the momentum has switched over to Pharaoh. And Pharaoh's trying to do what he can to Isaac with these quick attacks. And looks to go for that. The octopus hold. Looks to go for that octopus hold. Giza's lock. And Isaac powers out of it. But Isaac got to do something here. Isaac could be going for the checkmate. Checkmate early. He hits the checkmate.
And Isaac trying to capitalize that with an elbow drop. Doesn't get it. Pharaoh is hit with a neck breaker. Looks like Isaac is turned up, but he didn't see the rope break. Isaac Murphy trying to show off that strength with an armbar of his own. Pharaoh being master of the armbar submission. Pharaoh gets out of that. Pharaoh with and Isaac looking to capitalize on this for Pharaoh. Swings that, but Isaac looks like a battle reverses. Isaac trying to capitalize on this. Isaac sends Pharaoh to the ropes, to the turnbuckle, but Pharaoh gets out of it. Pharaoh with the knee strike. And Isaac's down. And Pharaoh locking in Kelly's curse. Locking in Kelly's curse. Isaac, could this be it for Isaac? Isaac doesn't tap out. But Pharaoh breaks the hold. Pharaoh breaks the hold. My goodness. But also breaks that arm. And Pharaoh goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. Isaac with that victory over Kevin Youngblood. But none of that is transitioning. Is Pharaoh again going for that armbar? Is this it? He locks it in. Can Isaac get out? Can Isaac break out? Pharaoh, let's go. Pharaoh, let's go, but it looks like he wants to pin him in the center of the ring. Isaac gets out of that. Pharaoh reverses. Pharaoh's looking to break that arm. Isaac has been getting worked in this match the entire time, showing that Pharaoh is the savvy veteran that he is. Pharaoh has been dominating this match. And as we say this, Isaac Murphy showing off that size and strength. Isaac Murphy has got to do something because Pharaoh has had the momentum in his way. And Pharaoh avoids whatever Isaac was about to offer. Pharaoh going after that arm again. Oh my God, Russian, like a variation of the Russian leg sweep, but with an arm breaker attached. And Pharaoh stalking Isaac, but Isaac reversing out of that. Isaac could be going for another checkmate. He hits it, checkmate. Will he go for the pinfall? No, he picks Pharaoh up with a sling blade. What's Isaac got planned here? Isaac goes for the pinfall as he should. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Isaac can't believe it. Isaac with the rope kick from nowhere. My God. Rope kick from nowhere. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.999. Isaac says it's 3. Pharaoh is down, but it looks like he's not out. Isaac locking in his own armbar. Will he get Pharaoh to tap out? Will he get Isaac? Will Isaac get Pharaoh to tap out here? To an armbar of his own, but Pharaoh gets out of it. Isaac gets out of it. Pharaoh with these quick strikes. And he could be going for pieces of sacrifice. It's locked in. Could that be it? Could that be it? Will Isaac tap? Will Isaac tap? Will Isaac tap? No, Pharaoh lets him go. What is his mercy? Pharaoh is showing his former protege that can come back. But as I say this, Kelly's curse. Kelly's curse. Kelly's curse. Will that be it? Isaac taps out. Isaac taps out to Kelly's curse. My goodness. Your winner, the Pharaoh. As he lasted as long as he could, but there was only one true son of Giza, and it is the Pharaoh, Isaac Murphy. Giza, thank you for your sacrifice.
here is your
My
winner,
God.
the Phantom.
Pharaoh proving yet again that no obstacle is too far, but one's gotta think. Will he see Landon Kelly in his future? Or will this be the start of something new? My goodness, what a match. What a contest. You see Pharaoh just decked out in blood here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to SCW Civil War. We have put on a hell of a card for you here. But up now is our main event of the evening as the Nightmare Connection. Landon Kelly, Alex Perez, and the villain himself, Kevin Youngblood, faces off against Team JT Money, which follows JT Money, J Omega, and of course a new addition, Ray Rush. And I'm gonna tell you this now, ladies and gents, this match has been a match in the making because all three men have seen either one, three of these other men attack them while they were dressed up in masks. J Omega getting the worst of it. When they were dressed up in masks, obviously he fought back as much as he could, but when they became unmasked, we knew who the masked men were, and that was Alex Perez and Landon Kelly, the return of the Nightmare Connection. But now, adding on to that, you get a reappearing Kevin Youngblood being I'm the cult leader of this Nightmare Connection, leading, he calls his brothers to a rejuvenation of SCW as it's been taken over by false idols and lost souls. And these men of the Nightmare Connection look to change everything, make it right, as it were, keep it in a nightmarish darkness, as they say, reclaim their throne. But that throne belongs to our champion, JT Money, and a lot of people, a lot of doubters are sitting there saying that he shouldn't be the SCW champion. That championship deserves more. This man has only defended that title once and hasn't done anything. I'm going to tell you something now, ladies and gents. Like it or not, he is your SCW world champion, and he will not be denied as he goes up rallying the troops against this Nightmare Connection. And let's go down to the ring. Again, thank you all for tuning in to Civil War. We're here every Saturday, though. You can catch us on SCW Showdown right here on this Twitch stream, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. And here comes the champ, team captain, SCW World Champion, JT Money. King Cash Out himself makes his way down with the SCW World Championship dripped across his waist. All smiles, looking to lead this team down the way. But say what you will, between the partnership between him and J Omega has been a rough one, but both these men have gotten together and said they prove to each other that when times are tough, they have each other's back, because it's not about them, it's about ending SCW's nightmare. JT getting in the ring, the champ is here. And you see above that steel cage, that Hell in a Cell-like structure, ready to go. My God, this is going to be scary. Every man's health is on the line here. for supremacy in SCW. As you wait for the next man to come down to the ring. And here comes a part of Team JT Money, the Dipset captain, J Omega. The toughest SOB here in SCW. Making his way down to the arena. And here he is. J Omega, decked out with the glowing Timbs. Making his way down, the second man in this contest, the second man on Team JT Money, excuse me. And like I said, these two haven't got along, as J Omega has proven that belt that wraps around JT's waist will be J Omega's one way or another. But first, they have to get rid of the Nightmare Connection. Because as long as the Nightmare Connection is around, you will have interruptions and they will never know peace. But the Tim God himself looking to put boots to faces in this match, no matter who it is. And look at him, ready to go, hyped up. As you see here, our main event. No one will mess with the Tim God. As you see J Omega waiting patiently for this match to start. This match will be mayhem. I'm going to tell you this now. This match is going to be insane. This is one of the first Hell in a Cell matches we've had here in SCW history, due to my knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, and here he comes, the third member of Team JT. That is the wrestling god himself, Ray Rush. And Ray Rush approaching our GM Ian Jacobs, saying that he wants in this match because he has something to prove, something to show J Omega and JT Money that he is the one that will be SCW champion down the road. But I gotta tell you, I wasn't impressed on what I've seen from Ray Rush yesterday as he took on Kevin Youngblood in that match, in our contest yesterday on Slowdown, as he looks to awaken his third eye. Speaking of third eyes, here comes this untrustworthy team that has been a pain in SCW, in the side of SCW since their arrival. And that is the Nightmare Connection. But what's going through Ray Rush's head? Did Kevin Youngblood actually get inside of his mind and try to mess up his focus? Or can Ray Rush tap in to his godlike strength, lock in the Fenrir's bonds, and get a win for Team JT? And speaking of teams, here they come. The Nightmare Connection. As you see Kevin Youngblood come out first, alongside with him, Landon Kelly and Alex Perez. All three men making their way down to the ring. And these three men have been a pain in the ass of SCW for weeks now. Landon Kelly and Alex Perez picking up a dub against JT Money and J Omega. But J Omega and JT pick up a win against them both. And Omega beating Alex Perez yesterday on SCW Showdown. But now, you see all three men are together as a unit. One can only say how strong this unit is going to be. Again, when they all three of them are locked into a cage. No running around, no hiding, no ducking and dodging. It is only time to fight. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ring that bell. And this match is going to be crazy just off the start. And it's pandemonium already, folks. I'm going to try to call this match as close as I can. You see a knee strike. We got a pinfall early. One. Kick out at one. So we got to, and look at this, Ray Rush going for a weapon early. It looks like he's got the sledgehammer. And Alex Perez and Ray Rush fighting on the outside. And Alex throws Ray Rush. Looks like Alex is going down there for a weapon of his own. And he gets a chair. And Ray Rush is a super kick. And Kevin Youngblood trying to use that chair to Jay Omega. And Jay blocks it. Looks like we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And that chair has been bounced around. And you see JT Money's got that chair in hand. And he hits Alex Perez. And everybody's got weapons. JT and Ray Rush have got the weapons of their own. And it looks like I said, pandemonium, folks. Everything. I'm going to try and keep up with this match as much as I can. It's all 3 men, all 6 men are throwing hands. My goodness. Jay Omega goes for a chair shot, and he hits Kevin Youngblood with the chair. And Kevin's out. He's rolling out. These two have had beef for the longest, and it looks like Kevin's going to get his. As I say this, Kevin, my God, Ray Rush is taking it to Landon Kelly. What is this? Kevin bouncing Jay Omega off of these steel cage. And Alex Perez getting DDT'd. And he's out of the ring. Landon Kelly's getting bodied by Ray Rush. But Landon scouts that with a DDT of his own. And my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the main event. Oh my God! JT Money has thrown Alex Perez through the steel cage. And my God, Alex not having any of that. Alex is, of course, Alex Death Proof, as one remembers, is climbing the cage, but the champ is right behind him. As Alex is the first one, we got up. And Alex going for his dance, but we got something else in the ring. Landon Kelly going for the pinfall. Could this be it? 1, 2, kick out at 2. Got a knee strike on the top of the cage. Everything is insane here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we could be getting set up. Bad dream. Landon Kelly could be going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Ray Rush kicks out at 2. And we see on top of the cage, the champ is giving it to Alex Perez. And Ray Rush fighting back against Landon Kelly. We got a pinfall. 1, kick out at 1. Landon Kelly with a DDT. We see Alex giving knees to the champ. My God, they could be dangerous. What a hell of a clothesline from Ray Rush. Ray Rush goes back with a sledgehammer. My goodness. Ray Rush trying to fight back as much as he can. And Landon getting trapped. Landon being trapped. And my God, Ray Rush going for the pin. Kick As you see, Landon Kelly, Ray Rush, Jay Omega, and Kevin Youngblood are in the ring. Landon avoids that sledgehammer. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in to SCW Civil War. As you see, you are in our main event team. JT Money takes on Nightmare Connection. As you see, Alex Perez and JT Money on the top of the cage. Kevin Youngblood, Jay Omega in the ring. And Landon Kelly and Ray Rush are outside. And Alex Perez is divvying up the champ here. And we got a death blow elbow to the champ on the top of the cage. My goodness. And just more vision in the ring. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, the Nightmare Connection. I don't even know what the hell happened. It was like Kevin Dunn.
The Triangle of Terror.
It was like Kevin Dunn was in the middle of the shot. We couldn't see anything. But the Nightmare Connection is victorious. My goodness. They are your winners here in Civil War. And Alex Perez, Landon Kelly, and Kevin Youngblood, the Nightmare Connection, pick up the surprise win as Ray Rush eats the pin. I gotta say, that's something fishy going on here. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to SCW Civil War here on Sunday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you next week as Aiden Alexander will be defending his television championship against the Dragon, Adrian Angel. And will he be the one? Will Alexander be the first to also drop that championship? Who knows? We will see you next week. Thank you all for tuning in. Love you. Have a good one. Goodbye.